Bring the horns in. We going all in.
How did it all pull together? I don't have an answer to that, but I think there's a really good story there because it is something that applies to so many civil rights issues where people come in with limited resource in a hostile legal environment going against a very well-financed opponent, the state, and somehow manage to pull something together. So that was part of what interested me most about the trial. What I was going to say about Jerry, there was a point in the yard after the guard Quinn, word went out that Quinn died. Liz's theory of this was that Bill told the guys at the table Quinn had died, and that's where everything hardened. Both Akil and Herbert said that wasn't true. They said, we got transistor radios. It was on the radio. We learned at the same time the observers did. We heard it. And a state assemblyman from Buffalo, Arthur Eve. Arthur said, I told them before Bill did. And Heather Thompson's book is a good book about Attica, but this is one of the places. She totally dismisses what Arthur said. She says, no, he's wrong. Other witnesses say, Kunstler said it. But she doesn't name those other witnesses, and I never met any. And as I said, both Akil and Herbert said it didn't happen that way. But what did happen is that was the moment where the prisoners in the yard started worrying about felony murder. And that really did frighten a lot of them. And I asked Jerry, I said, was it you who brought up felony murder? He said, yeah. And nobody ever, I couldn't, it was very hard to talk to Jerry because, not because of him, he would have loved to, he loved to talk, but he was brought to court every day in chains and handcuffs into another room because he was serving time. I think they had him out at Wendy. And so they would unchain him and unhandcuff him. And in court, you can't talk to people. If you're on the wrong side of the bar, you can't talk to the other side of the bar. So almost every time I try to talk to him, within a minute or two, Judge Elfin would say, stop that. But I got that one question. So it was a very complicated trial, and it was an important trial. I mean, I think it's the first time that the victims of something like this really got to have their say. This is one of the, I think, one of the most important things. Witness after witness in the trial said, in one way or another, either on the stand or off the stand, I'm not interested in money damages. I just want to have our story told. I just want to have our story told. They wanted the truth to come out. And I think Attica, from the beginning, continuing certainly through that trial, is one of the largest cover-ups I've ever encountered in criminal justice. Cover-up started within minutes of the shooting.
Bring the horns in. We going all in.